Have you ever heard a wall whisper your name? Jessica didn't believe it was possible either, until she moved into a new apartment. From day one, she felt uncomfortable. Sometimes she felt like she was being watched, and at night, strange noises, light scratching, rustling, muffled footsteps. But one day she heard clearly, "Jessica!" She turned on the recording on her phone, but when she listened to it, her heart sank. A voice behind the wall whispered, "I see you. I like you." With trembling hands, she called the police. When they broke into the neighboring apartment, they found dozens of pictures of her, taken from inside her own house. And the worst part? The list of names on the wall. Her name was the last one. Have you ever rented a house that has a forbidden room? Tom and his wife didn't think much of it either, until they heard a knock from the basement. They moved into a cozy house. The only strange stipulation from the owner was, "Don't open the basement." Tom figured it was just storing old stuff, but one night there was a sound, muffled thumps, as if someone was banging on the wall. Tom picked the lock and froze. Darkness, concrete walls, an old mattress, ropes, handcuffs, and in the corner, a woman, weakened, exhausted. She could barely speak. Turns out the previous tenant was a neighbor. He used to kidnap people and keep them in this basement, then disappear, leaving them to die. If Tom hadn't opened the basement, she would have stayed there forever. Imagine you move into a new apartment and a month later, a faint crying starts coming from under the floor. What would you do? Dylan noticed a strange odor, but figured it was just old pipes. But then he heard a sound, faint at first, then louder. He leaned over, listened, and suddenly realized it was crying. Dylan grabbed a crowbar and started ripping up the floorboards, and that's when he saw her. A weakened woman, shivering from the cold. Turns out she'd been kept here by the ex, the previous tenant. He'd locked her under the floorboards before he escaped from the police. If Dylan hadn't heard her, she would have stayed there forever. Translated with DeepL.com. Free version